You will start by sizing your nails from edge to edge. When they are fully covered, you place 1 millimeter away from the cuticle, push the glue to the free edge, and then you cure. You make sure you're using a reasonable amount of glue. If not, it would not saturate properly to the free edge. Cure in between each set. If you do not cure in between each set, it might not stick and you would have to place again. Curing between each set would help you secure each enhancement. Do not put pressure on the cuticle. If you push product or extension on the cuticle, it would be uncomfortable for your client. You might have to take it out. Always remember to place 1 millimeter away from the cuticle, and make sure that the tip you have chosen for each fingernail is covering each edge. From the cuticle to the side walls, they are fully covered to the tip. That makes it Gel X. Without you using a UV glue and you use plain glues, that's not a full Gel X. After fixing nails to the appropriate sizes or nail plate, you would go in with your nail cutter and trim to the desired shape. My client wants a short square nail because of her profession, so would be doing a short square nail. We would be using a 180 grit file to shape in the nail. We are doing this to ensure that we have an even nail shape. It's square nails, you want it as square as possible. It has a very sleek top and shiny top. You would want to make sure you also use a buffer to buff the top of the nail. If not, your gel polish would not stay. It's likely to peel off or cure improperly. You can either buff or use a base coat as well. I still use base coat after buffing. You buff both the top and the corners. You make sure you wipe all the top of the nails with alcohol or acetone. After wiping, I'm going in with my base coat, painting that angle to angle, avoiding product touching the skin. We will be curing this for 60 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds. Make sure it's a very light layer. You make sure you always remove excess or remove any product touching the skin immediately before proceeding. Without this, your gel polish would not stick to nails properly. After curing, I'll be going in with my nude polish. We'll start by stroking from the middle, pushing product toward the cuticle. It should be 1 millimeter away from the skin, both side walls and the cuticle. You are going to make sure you paint a very light layer for your first coating because we'll be coating twice. If you paint too thick, it would not cure properly in the middle. Such on the fingernail, especially when there are no enhancement on the nail, might lead to contact dermatitis. So you would make sure you paint a very light layer that would cure properly and go in with a second layer. You make sure you do not paint on the skin, neither the side walls. Avoid painting directly on the cuticle. The reason why you start stroking from the middle is to avoid product overrunning through the side walls. So you make sure the polish is placed right in the middle and stroke downwards. You push very gentle toward the cuticle to avoid painting on the human skin. We want to get off as much product as possible. Remember to remove excess product and paint as light as possible. Remove any stains before proceeding. I am using an orange stick to remove stains from the side walls. After curing for 60 seconds, I'm going in with the second layer. Remember to always paint very light, if not it would not cure. And also remember, while your client is drying their nails in the UV dryer, their nails or their hands should not pass the limit line. If you take a look at your dryer, you would realize that there is a limit line. It's usually stroke at the end, toward the end. It means their hands should not pass the line. If their hand goes after the line or passes through the line, it would not cure properly because enough lightning is not reaching there. We are going to cure this for 120 seconds. If you are not doing art, you have to wipe with your acetone. Make sure you have an even painted nail. Remove all product from skin. Flip it over for your product to settle. This is what it should look like. You can finish with your top coat or do your art before you top coat.